live. Ramsey, can you hear me? Guys, whenever you come up, there'll be mics. Just pass it down, whoever's going to ask the question. They're all connected to the live stream, so you won't hear it over the speakers in here, but it's so the live product will sound really good. So just pick up the mics whenever you guys come in. You good to go, Ramsey? All right, guys, this press conference is for August 3rd, Kissimmee Pro. I'm going to make this short and sweet for myself. We have a stacked card coming up. We have 4 amateur championship fights. We have 1 pro championship fight in the lightweight division. I truly believe this card has multiple people that will be in the UFC one day, all the way from the amateurs to the pros. We got a lot of really solid talent on this card. Got a couple guys from Tennessee. We got folks coming up from Puerto Rico, Brazil. So we've got guys from all over the world competing on this event. And without further ado, I'll have Black Santa, Miles Amos, come up here and let him introduce the fighters to you guys.
Thank you, Mitch. Ho, 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 you already know. Shout out to Mitch, everybody. He got the second best beard in Combat Night, second best, you know. But all jokes aside, you know, shout out to him for putting on this promotion. You know, it's been over a decade now, Combat Night. I remember myself, you know, coming just to see it, and now just as a fan and a fighter and a Combat Night OG. So to see, you know, what has Combat Night has grown to be one of the premier organizations. Like you mentioned, we got people from all over, you know, the country, all over the world coming, you know, here for Combat Night. Outside of the UFC, I really don't see another promotion put it on like this. So shout out for Mitch and all the, you know, Combat Night staff, you know, Richard Cox for putting these amazing, you know, fights, you know, scheduling together. All right, so like you said, without further ado, we got a whole bunch of bangers on here. And I'm not just being biased because maybe I've trained with some of them, maybe because I've known some of these guys since they were amateurs and now fighting in the pro ranks, but let's get right into it. All right, so what would a Combat Night card be without some ladies throwing down? First, I want to introduce Shannon Godfrey. Shannon, go ahead, come on up here. Shannon, she's going up against Ari, the Kid Diamond Melendez. Then next up, we got Shane Mason. Then we got the first of many Combat Night Amateur Championship belts on the line. This one here is for the Heavyweight Championship belt. The challenger, Drew Big Dog Peterkin. Come on up. Then he's going up against the current Combat Night Heavyweight Champ, Jackson, the Last Caveman Stanford. Come on up here. All right, then next up, this one right here. Don't blink. I don't think that this fight here is going to go all 3 rounds. I'm going to just put that out there. If it goes all 3 rounds, I'll trim my beard just a little bit. All right, so coming all the way from Tennessee, we got Bryce Warner. Going against the current Combat Night Amateur Flyweight Champ, Luis Perez. And now we also, too, just coming in here, we got Jeremy Williams coming on in here. And then also, too, what would a Combat Night Orlando card be without Fusion XL and Orlando's very own Angel Mercado, Combat Night's lightweight champion. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's start this thing off with a bunch of questions, okay? So we'll take a couple questions from the audience to start off first.
Shannon, thank you for joining the Combat Night family, first of all. You're fighting Ari in her hometown. This is actually even her gym. Does that affect you in any kind of way, being in enemy territory, or have you become accustomed to it with all your experience? And second question, what's your prediction on the fight?
My prediction, I'm going to knock her out.
Oh, damn.
As far as enemy territory, I'm pretty used to it by now. Not many people want to come to Nashville to fight against me, so I'm used to always being the one heading out to enemy territory and taking on the hometown favorite. I did notice this is her gym. That's kind of cool. But, yeah, I also know enemy territory don't go to decision, so, you know, I'm looking for the finish any way I can get it. It's, you know, no judges.
All right, then speaking, since we talked to Shannon, I got a question over here for Ari. Ari, now, Shannon, man, she's talking big talk. You know, she's been, you know, a true veteran when it comes to the MMA community. I believe she started, if I do my research correctly, she started, you know, fighting back when you were still in high school, you know, surfing and stuff like that. So what goes through the mindset of you as you prepare to fight such a veteran like Shannon here?
Well, first, thank you for taking the fight. It's been very hard to find one, so I'm glad I finally found someone to say yes. Second of all, it's cool to be going up against like so much experience and stuff like that. It's always fun. It's going to be great to beat someone that has so much experience. So when I make my way to the UFC, I can say, hey, this is my resume, and I'm here.
Yeah, speaking of the UFC, if you know, do in fact beat her, it improves your record to 5-1. Do you think that this is such of a, you know, a phenomenal victory or such an impressive performance against a veteran like her and then brings you to 5-1? Do you think that next step is the UFC, or do you think there's a few more, you know, 1 or 2 more fights? What does this fight mean to you, and how far off you think from achieving that UFC goal?
And she's the last stop, so she's in my way, so I'm on my way to the top, and after this fight, I'll be there, so it's only a matter of time.
All right, so next, so while we're on the pro circuit, I got a question here for Angel Mercado, man. When it comes to, you know, you see we got, you know, the up-and-comers on this side, then we got, you know, veterans on the other side. You as well are going up against a veteran, a guy who has, you know, twice as many fights as you. What does a win over a veteran like your opponent, what does that do for you? I know the last time we saw you in the cage, and, you know, I asked you the same, you know, question, man. You had a dominant performance, first-round victory, right? And, you know, the next step, you know, was to the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, I was supposed to fight right after my last fight in Canada, and I ended up breaking a foot. So I've been trying to fight since then, and it's going to do everything for me. It's exactly what I need. I need a vet. I need somebody that's going to challenge me, that looks tough, that got, you know, all the looks of it. You know, he's coming from Brazil or Uruguay or something like that. He's 11-4, black belt. Tough guy, so I'm going to take him out just like I took out the last one and make a statement and show the UFC why I'm supposed to be there already.
Absolutely. I definitely look forward to it. Sticking up with the pros over here, Jeremy Williams down there, man. If you follow Combat Night, if you follow, you know, Florida MMA in general, then you've definitely, you know, heard of Jeremy Williams. Jeremy, what is it like? You know, unfortunately, your pro debut, it was a lot of hype around it, but it didn't go your way. You know, racked off a quick 5-0, you know, amateur record, and then as a pro, you lost your debut. What is going through the mindset of you to come and bounce back?
I'm a goer, man. You know what? You fall to learn how to bring yourself back up, and you know what, those things are going to happen. So if anyone's seen my show, The Inevitable Show, The Jeremy Williams Show, they know what the fuck I bring, and they know exactly who I'm coming, the energy I'm coming with on Saturday night. So expect a lot of heat out of me right out of the gate.
Definitely. I know a lot of people are, you know, wondering, you know, was it all just hype, or now they're looking forward, you know, to see how you bounce back. Let's take another question from the audience out there.
I think you're going to see excitement. I'm coming to kick ass, collect cash, and smoke some grass afterwards. I can tell you for a fact that this is going to be pure violence. I'm going for the knockout. It's going to be on the ground. I can guarantee you that, because everyone seems to think that the ground
we know
is
who's getting knocked out. That's for sure. We know who's getting knocked out.
Oh, we know who's getting knocked. Like, you talk about being knocked out. I ain't never went to sleep. Do you remember your last fight? Shut the fuck up, pussy.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when your ass is unconscious again, bitch.
Let's put the paycheck on it.
I ain't putting no fucking paycheck. I
Yeah,
come
that's
for the
right, with your
paycheck.
broke
I got
ass.
a family to provide for. You think I would fucking...
That's what I thought.
You
That's what I
dumbass
thought.
pussy. Shut
You
the fuck up.
have no belief in
You can't even
yourself. That's what
fucking
it
let
is.
someone
No
talk when
belief.
they're fucking talking.
No belief.
Yeah, the belief. Yeah. You forget your fucking record's -2, dumbass? Yeah, you ain't fucking special,
What's yours?
stupid boy. That's why you signed this
Thank you
fight
for
and
taking
moved up
the fight,
10
by the
pounds.
way.
You
Thank
signed this
you for
fight and
taking
moved
the
up 10
fight.
pounds because all your little fucking friends decided to tell you that I was going to be easy work. But guess what? This is my weight class, you dumb motherfucker. I'm going to grab you, lift you up like a little bitch, and I'm going to break your asshole. Yeah. Just wait.
Pause. All right, well, let's give some.
Put $100 on it. If you can't put the whole check,
I'll put $100 on it.
You put $100
I'll
on
put a
it?
bendy on it.
And 20 burpees.
Huh?
And 20 burpees.
20 what?
Shout out to Ineligible Fit. Well, let's
$100 and 20 burpees.
I don't know whatever dumbass shit.
He doesn't know what a burpee is.
Burpee.
All right, well, let's ask some. Let's talk to some other fighters.
Belching,
up here.
motherfucker, when you wake up.
Another fight that I'm definitely interested to see here. Like we mentioned before, we got guys and fighters from all across the country, right? We got Bryce and Luis Perez, coming up here to fight. First off, this first question is going to be to Bryce, right? I know I talked to Shannon. What is it like going into enemy territory? Bryce, the same to you, man. You're coming. You're the top dog in Tennessee. You're one of the top guys in the country. What is it like for you making that trek down here to Florida?
I mean, it's just another fight to me. This is not the first time I've went to another person's state and fought them for their belt. This is not nothing new to me, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do what I do. I respect my opponent. I respect his skills, but I'm the better fighter. I'm the better striker. I'm the better grappler. Hey, and the best part is we're going to fight Saturday, and we're gonna see who really is the better fighter. So, yeah, it's not new to me.
All right, over here at Lewis, man. You're the current flyweight champion, man. Is there any pressure, man? Everybody knows, again, another, combat night, up-and-coming amateur OG. Everybody knows you bring the fireworks, and you do talk a lot now. Is there any pressure, to back up all that talk? And is there any pressure also to not only the talking, man, but to back up that phenomenal performance you had in your last fight here in Orlando?
I will address my last performance first. That was easy work. Like, the whole Dark Wolf, the whole Rodriguez, like the whole whatever they want to name, that's easy money any day of the week. Second of all, there's no pressure, bro. If I just go out there and do what I do, results happen. I'm not worried about putting performances because I know every time I show up, not only am I going to fight, I'm going to make sure the people are entertained. I'm the people's champion. That's a fact.
It's going to be the fight of the night. I promise. I promise that. If he going to show up like he's saying he is, because I know I'm going to show up, it's going to be the fight of the night.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never been afraid to fight. That's a fact. Bro, I came into this
you
world
got the
and
perfect dance
I've been
partner.
a warrior ever since I came into this world.
All right, and let's do it Saturday.
Amen, brother.
Now,
Amen.
Bryce, man, you've been on, man, a phenomenal. I've followed, I've done a little bit of my homework and research, man. You've been on a phenomenal, amateur up-and-coming rise. In 2023, you went a perfect 5-0, right? So the only really person in the southeast of the country that's ahead of you is Luis Perez over here, man. So what was that like when you got that first phone call like, hey, come down to Florida, fight this, the number one guy ahead of you, man? What was that like when you got that call?
He had texted me 6 months ago, maybe even last year, trying to fight. We been knew. I don't know when it was going to be, but we knew he was going to fight sooner or later. He had fights booked. I was looking for a fight. I had 4 fights pull out. No one wants to fight me, and he took it, so I respect him for that. But we are the 2 best amateur flyweights in the country, but I think I'm levels ahead of everybody. So hey, it's up to me to show that, and I just thank y'all for giving me the opportunity, and I promise y'all going to remember the name.
All right, now from one championship fight to another championship fight, the heavyweight title is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to that cage, I hope Timmy puts all the nuts and screws and the bolts in there, because if this one is going to be up against the cage, I hope that it's reinforced, all right? We got the current heavyweight champ, Jackson, versus Drew Big Dog Peterkin over here, man. Now, when it comes, I'm going to talk to the challenger first here, Drew, man. Both of you guys, made your combat night, your MMA debut way back in 2022, man. And it seems like for the past 2 years, I've seen you fight, I've seen him fight and stuff like that, but it's never happened until now. What do you think was the cause of that? 2 active fighters for 2 years, and you're just now fighting.
It's just timing. It was never actually there. We have dialogue going back probably close to 2 years ago where we knew this time would come. And after I won my last fight by knockout in the first round, I mentioned that I wanted that belt, and he happened to win it. So unfortunately for him, here we are.
Then over for you, Jackson, he mentioned his last fight. He had, a finish. Your last fight is where you were able to first, gain the belt, right? So for you, being that this is your second title fight, this is your title defense, and also, too, your 5th amateur fight, I don't want to necessarily say are you looking past Drew over here, but if you get the victory, man, what's next for you? Do you want to defend the title again, or are you just ready to jump in to turn pro?
I mean, I've been excited to fight Drew for like 2 years now. Like he said, we've been talking about it, at pretty much every event. It's kind of just been expected. So I've been thinking about fighting Drew for a while. I'm not looking past it. I'm excited to go out there, do my thing. I hated getting a decision my last fight. I don't like decisions. Don't want to go to a decision. Looking for a finish and a quick one. But after this, I mean, I feel like I've won in dominant fashion pretty much every time I've gone out there. So I don't know what's left for me after I defend the belt. I think maybe it's time to dish the shin pads, elbow somebody in the face, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at Drew, and I'm excited to fight him. Excited to get in there and scrap.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm excited too. Being that you are, the second ranked amateur heavyweight here behind Javier Mendez, who fought Drew as well, man. And he, is there anything from that fight that you can look at and learn to gain the insight that you can, hope to achieve in order to get the victory over him?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. It's nice to have a sample size. I mean, Javier did good work. I plan to do good work too. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a similar finish.
All right. Now let's go back to the audience and ask another question.
Drew, I already know this. I'm going to ask it to everyone. What is the biggest challenge you feel your opponent can present to you on Saturday?
That he has grit, He wants to go out there, make it ugly, get against the cage, the jungle style of MMA, which seems to work for a lot of them. And I'm going to show him a whole bunch of hands and feet, and I'm going to get a knockout. And I don't throw that much feet.
Now, while we're on the, going back and forth between you two heavyweights here, being that this is your second, second crack at the Combat Night title or that belt, that heavyweight championship belt, right? Is there any pressure? Do you feel like, man, I got to win it here. This is my second time, trying to fight for it. Is there any additional pressure added on to that?
No, there's no pressure. I pride myself on coming out here and taking the hardest fights. I don't want to come out here and pad a record. I don't want to come out here and go 10-0, but I'm fighting a bunch of cans. He's a quality opponent. I'm happy that we're going to be able to finally get this done on Saturday, and there's no additional pressure for me.
All right. Let's do another question from the audience there.
I got one for the champ, Luis. Obviously, you're Venezuelan brother. There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. So, given that, how much extra motivation do you have to viciously send this man back to Tennessee?
Like I said, I represent the people, and Venezuela's always in my heart, no matter what. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on over there, and that really saddens me. There's many innocent people that are being murdered, and they're being, I guess, abused by a tyrannical government, and that just as a Venezuelan never leaves my mind, and I hope that all the people out there are aware of what's going on, and it's something that doesn't get a lot of coverage, given that the daily atmosphere that we have here in the United States going on with our own politics and everything. And yeah, man, I'm always motivated to beat some ass. That's a fact. So my people and the people that love me and the people that want to see me succeed, they're going to get what they want. And he's on my way to do that, and I'm just not going to let him do that.
And then the second question for you. After this one, will we finally get the super hype Rodriguez Sr. matchup?
Absolutely. Anytime, any place, anywhere. I want that smoke. I seen them at ADCC, and my little son did all right. He went out there, he won a couple matches, but I didn't see no hostility, nothing like that. So, I keep that same energy everywhere I be.
I'm definitely looking forward to that matchup, too.
I know you're here to fight Jackson, but, man, he's got a lot of words about Darkwood. How does that, can we make a super fight here one day in the future?
That would be great. One day, I hope you put on a bunch of weight, and I can make you eat those words. But you know what? He's the champ.
Bro, bring me your boy Dewan, bro. I want that feeding, bro. That's easy money any day of the week. I would literally whoop his ass so bad. He would literally turn it even smaller than he already is, bro. He can bring his dog, and I'll bring my dog, because I actually have a big dog. Not that little bitch-ass dog that he got. Fuck that little tiny-ass dog.
You're the champ. I give you respect because you go out there and you defend your belts, and you're a great fighter. But go ahead and get 150 pounds, and we'll see.
Bro, I got teammates that are pro too, and they're heavyweights. If you're willing to go get the smoke, we can set that up, bro. They're not trying to fight my teammates, so you can go ahead and fight them, bro. They're your own size. Why are you scared of them? Don't be, homie. Sign the contract.
He said sign the contract. Is there anybody you know, from over at his side, any heavyweights you've got your eye on? I'm not saying necessarily looking past Jackson, but, you know, here in Central Florida, everybody, you know, everybody knows everybody. There's a whole bunch of different weights from gym to gym, whether it's the flyweights all the way up to the heavyweights. So I'm sure if, you know, peeked over and kept your eye over on, you know, his camp and stuff. If there's anybody from his gym that you got your eye on that you could possibly match up with one day?
No, there was two people I was watching when I first got into this game. It was Justin Henslin, and I was able to fight him that last time. And the other one was Jackson. So from one to the other, we're going to go out there and get this done and then see what happens next.
All right. Another question there from the audience?
Pleasure to have you with the Combat Night family, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
In preparing for Mr. Perez, did you do anything different in your camp specifically for him, or is it just business as usual, just another fight?
It's just business as usual. I know he's good. I know he's well-rounded. He's not really a specialist. And, yeah, I'm prepared for anything. I think more than anything, he's got that fight in him. I live and breathe this fight shit, and a lot of people are good, but they ain't got that fight in him. That's what makes him different. He got the fight, and I know he's going to bring it, but technically I'm better, and I got the fight too. So I think I got the upper hand, but, yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, I believe we had another question over there from Combat Night. OG Mikey Conlon. Go ahead, Mikey.
I got a question for Angel. First off, great hair, champ. Second, how does it feel to be riding a beautiful 6-5 win streak, by the way? How much is that track record for your confidence?
Appreciate it. Man, it feels great, man. But I feel like I still got a lot of things to do, man. Like August 3rd for Kissimmee, I'm gonna put on for my people. I'm gonna put on for my city. I'm gonna put my city on my back, just like I said last time. This is my motherfucking city. So, them dudes coming from Miami or coming from Uruguay, Brazil, whatever, they gotta come and step in my city. I'm gonna greet them well. I mean, I'm with whoever want to fight. If somebody want to fight, let's fight. I don't care who it is. He just an opponent that got pulled up. He happens to be from Goshed. Shout out to Asim, the president. I met him at Karate Combat. Maybe fight there one day. But you come against Fusion, man. It's Fusion versus the world, man. We always say that, man. And you come to my city, I'm going to fuck you up. That's it.
Mr. Cox.
You've become a viral sensation for your weigh-in theatrics in the past. With the bar you set so high, can we expect to see something that outdoes your performances tomorrow? And second question,
You know, you look around, you look at these tables, you look at the Combat Night roster. You got guys who can fight who have no personality. And then you got guys with personality who can't fight. With me, you get both. So I bring everything I got from beginning to end. When I agreed to fight, when I signed to fight, when I show up, when I'm in the public eye, I'm coming hard, no diddy. So tomorrow, expect a blast, and then Saturday, expect even more of a pop, and then afterwards, we're chugging beers in the lot, as per. Smoke, first round.
Shane, just to follow up, earlier the question I asked you, like, what have you done differently? You've been telling me how you've incorporated some different trainers, some wrestling, et cetera. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah.
Second question, sorry, sir. Do the theatrics win, does that affect you in any kind of way? Are you trying to play along, or are you just there for business?
I don't give a damn what he does. It gets my views up, that much I know. I know.
You're welcome.
Do you ever shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ. Anyway, what I did differently. I've been training with great wrestlers, state champions, good amount of my friends from high school that were state-level wrestlers, have been in and out, dropped an amazing amount of weight. I did it healthily. I've done it in the best possible way I can. And I can, just like I said, guarantee on Saturday you're gonna see a different Shane Mason. You're not gonna see a 1-round Shane Mason. You're gonna see a 3-round. Hopefully, he lasts 3 rounds, and I'm gonna tear that ass up. That's exactly what I'm coming
You
to
gotta
say.
say no Diddy after that, bro. Please. Every time you say some
No
sus,
Diddy.
thank you, man. Because you keep saying some weird shit.
Trying to fight everybody but hit the guy he fighting.
You know what? I really do like to go the classic like Michelob Ultra, but to get people's feathers going, I like to drink a good Bud Light. And it ain't going 3 rounds, I'll tell you that right now. We ain't leaving the first.
I know you're not.
I'm not. Exactly, I'm not.
I'm gonna bring you a bedtime story too, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it to you slowly.
$100 and 20 burpees. And just so you know, it's a push up with a nice little flying knee, something like that.
Why don't you take your glasses off so everyone else can see the pussy in your eye? Because when your ass got choked out, you decided, I'm going to go fight motherfuckers that don't have a fucking record.
Like you ain't ever been finished.
You went up 10 pounds to fight a motherfucker with a negative record. Good job, you dumb motherfucker. Because guess what? You fucking went up 10 pounds and you fucked up because now I'm at my best.
I hope
at
that
my
gives you
healthiest,
all the
and I'm
confidence
going
in
to
the
tear
world.
that ass up just like I
hope
said
it
so.
breeds confidence for you.
Now I
Yeah, well, I know you ain't breeding confidence because that's why you moved up 10 pounds, stupid.
Now with all
That's why you left your weight class. I left 185.
we got another question out here. Follow up.
What's good, Mikey? I'm not gonna lie, you were tough. I ain't gonna lie, but Corey was definitely tougher. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Corey was way tougher. That motherfucker. When his girl or his mom, when they said that shit, and I was saying, damn, they're like, do it like we do it at home. Motherfucker split my legs after that. I was terrified. I didn't know what he was gonna do. I was like, I don't even know if I want to give him my back, my front. I don't know. But yeah,
bro,
he whooped my ass.
You gotta
pretty
say
hard.
no Diddy, bro. Why
But
you
like I
giving
said,
that man your back and your front, bro? You gotta chill, bro.
You gotta say no Diddy
you
after that.
Bro, you keep saying some sus shit, bro. I'm starting to doubt, bro.
What's that?
There's something weird about you.
You hit hard. That knee went right in the right place. I ain't gonna lie, but that motherfucker was just on top of me, beating the fuck.
Yo, Shane, just curious. I see you using the N word on Facebook. Why do you think you get a pass? I'm just curious. Is that a local pass? You think you just use that everywhere? You go everywhere with
Exciting
that
to
pass?
say. Everyone says it with an A at the end, especially in the shower when they're listening to Tupac. Everyone does it. You ain't the first to accuse somebody and act woke. Stop trying to change the subject. Stop trying to change the subject from the fact you're inevitably going to get your ass slept again.
All right, now
Did you ever think of that?
Now a lot of going
Sorry,
back and
Santo.
forth. No, you good. A lot of going back and forth, man. Thank you. This is why I'm, excited to see this card. This is why I always say Orlando has the best cards. I know it's technically in Kissimmee. I'm gonna still say comment out Orlando. If you don't like it, you can fight me, but whatever. Let's get back to the ladies here. All right, ladies, you see all the testosterone going up here. Is there ever any pressure to put on an extra good performance? There's some people in MMA community that say, the ladies fights are, boring fights and stuff like that. They don't bring it. I personally don't agree with that. But what do you ladies think? Is there any additional pressure to put on for the ladies since of this card of like over 20 fights, there's only 2 women fights, and this is the only, pro women's fight? I'll let you go ahead, Shannon, first, and then Ari.
I've never been accused of putting on a boring fight. Out of all the fighters I know, I'm pretty sure I got more fight of the nights than anybody I have seen, anybody I fought, anything. So I don't know which ladies you're referring to, but I've never been accused of having a boring fight.
And over here, Ari, any pressure to, show up, put on for the ladies here?
Shit. I mean, they say I already look like a little boy, so I might as well fight like them too, right? Well, I mean, nah. I go in there. I'm going to do what I got to do, just like I do every single time, and people love it. Some people hate it because I beat their asses, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go in there and do what we got to do, just like the boys.
All right, let's take another question from the audience over there.
Yeah.
What is one lesson that you learned about yourself through the camp? How is that going to afford your performance?
I would say I matured a lot this camp, to be honest with you. I kind of had to, get my own crew together and just, do my rounds myself, be pretty, self-disciplined. I didn't have a lot of people there that I've had in the past camps there for me, so that was a little bit different, but it helped me grow and it helped me be more responsible for what I need to put in and the work that I need to put in. So, I mean, I did those grueling rounds. Fucking Lewis beat my ass for a few of them, and I got that grit and got that work in that I needed to do to be able to go out there and get a first-round finish.
Ari definitely, talks a lot of big game over here. For you being such a veteran, Shannon, what is still that motivation to still come in here and still, travel down here and take a fight of such a hungry up and coming fighter like Ari?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear anything she said.
No, I'm saying like, what's the motivation, for to go up against you got the young up and coming hungry chick and the established veteran.
Man,
What
I'm
motivates you?
motivated for every fight. I mean, I love to fight. I'm gonna, come in there, do what I do. This is what I do every single day. I haven't been able to get a fight for 7 months. I've been, struggling with trying to get one, but I've been in that gym all day long, every single day. Apparently, since she was in high school. So, I got no problem coming into wherever I have to go to fight. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely looking forward to it. Let's see, we got another question from the audience.
Champ Mercado, last fight you had with Champ Delta, that was absolutely the toughest fight that you've ever had, but you made it look like your easiest work. It shows that you've been leveling up consistently. You feel you've leveled up even more since then?
Yeah, I honestly do. I got way better. Waiting to come back after an injury has made me improve in other areas. So yeah, I'm better than I ever been. It's a little short notice of a fight because they just let me know 2 weeks ago, but I'm ready. I've been getting ready this whole time, so been ready for anything that comes. Yeah, I mean nobody wants to fight me, man. It is stupid to try to fight me though, so I get it. Yeah, so but we're gonna put on for for the city, for Kissimmee. I really wanted to fight in the hometown. I really want to put on a show for my people. I'm really gonna come with everything. Like this fight, I have to worse than the other one. I think I made it look too easy. Now I'm gonna make it bleed a little bit, and then I'm gonna finish him.
And another question.
Angel again, huge fan. I
Appreciate it.
Changed your name on Instagram.
Troubleshooter, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, it's really like I repair stuff and stuff for a living in my real life, you know what I mean? And on a regular day basis, I have a business. So troubleshooter, Mercado's Mobile Appliance Repair is after my last name. So if y'all need anything, you already know. I'm here in Orlando.
Another question?
I got one for Jeremy. Do you want your 100 like just a Benjamin, or do you want it in singles?
Singles, baby. We wanna make it rain with it.
That's what we're doing.
I'm going out. I'm gonna enjoy it. And we can share a beer, a joint, all that, and a lot after. That's all good and well. But I want my money in ones, and I want my burpees in the lot.
So Mitch, are we going to ensure that this is going to happen? That he gets it?
Shane's the man of his word. Shane says
They can take it right off the check and send it and sign it.
Jeremy's the man of
They
his
can
word.
write the co-work by, they can change it 100 down and then put it on his. I'm a man of my word. I show up every time. You can ask them. I always show up, no matter how scary the opposition is, no matter how tough the Mikey knows. Fucking, he's one of the people. He couldn't find a damn fight. 3 different people pulled out. I gave him that fight. I don't fucking pull out. I don't pull out. I'm not gonna pull out tomorrow. But you're gonna wish I pulled the fuck out. No Diddy.
He's learning.
See that's how you do a fucking promo, by the way. That's why they want me to win more than likely, because you can't fucking talk without stuttering or being fucking annoying. That's why people want me to win. They don't want you to win.
You talk about
that's why you're
you talk
in
about
this
somebody
match.
got no faith. I went up. That means I got more faith. You went down, which means you can't win.
What,
where you're
against
at.
0 and
So
6?
You
got your
try
ass
best to
choked
get
out
an
by
advantage.
by another dude, and then you were like,
Say it
fuck
again.
it, I'm going to go fight trash cans.
What
But
was that
guess
last
what? The
sentence?
trash can you fucking decided to pick up is about to fucking throw you in one, bitch.
You call your own thing a trash can. You got plus
I was
one
a fucking trash can.
chromosome.
I was fighting like 40, 50 pounds above my weight almost every single time, besides Mikey, 165, respectfully. He still whooped my ass a little bit, not gonna lie. But guess what? This is 145, and you're a fucking bantamweight.
How's
You
your
think?
weight?
Do you
What's
think
your-
you're gonna
what's your
throw
weight
me
at? How's
around
your
the
weight?
same way? Do you
What's your weight at?
genuinely
How's your
believe
weight?
that? When I grab a hold of you and pick you up like my little sweetheart, you think that's gonna fucking happen? I'm gonna slam you and bam you on your fucking shit. You have no fucking clue. I've been living,
No
breathing,
Diddy, bro.
fucking sucking down wrestling, son. You have no.
No, Diddy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That
bro.
was actually my
You
worst
gotta
quote
stop,
today.
bro.
Either way, out of all the good ones, the statement is simple. Is
Look,
that you're going to get beat?
I
the
appreciate
fuck
you
up.
taking the fight. We're gonna make a pop. We're gonna have fun and all in ones.
They came to me with you
20
asking
burpees
it. We
in
all
the
know
lot.
you wanted to
In
fight,
the
but the
parking
only
lot.
problem is I guarantee you this Saturday you're going to wish you hadn't fucking signed that contract. And I'm going to have you $100 richer, bitch.
Damn. All right, let's do another. I believe we have another question over here.
Iron's hot, but I'm gonna calm it down a little bit. This is for Jeremy. Hey, Neville, big fan. Love the Lock Chronicles, by the way. You've done an outstanding job of telling your story for the fight, and I think we all agree with that. What does the next chapter look like for you, and what are you gonna do with this performance?
Growth. This next chapter is about growing, expanding, and that's something that a lot of people can't grasp. I'm looking at the bigger picture. And you know what? Things happen. You know, I did lose my last one, but who knows? Maybe we get that one back. But right now, I'm focusing on expanding myself and climbing my way to the top. I mean, who else up here has been posted by ESPN? I've been posted 3 times. I've got national, global eyes on me, and the work's following. So. Whoever
I got
can say
3 million
whatever they
views
want.
and I lost.
Chromosome can say whatever he wants
just
over
said,
there,
damn.
but I'm on the rise. One time? Honestly, some of the guys I have pushed myself against in this fight camp have been fucking scary. Like you go in some rooms and you think you're a top dog, and then you go in other rooms and you realize there are way bigger fishes in the sea. Angel, Jackson, like some of these guys fuck me up on a daily basis, but it gives me confidence knowing that whatever comes my way, whatever chromosome throws my way, I'll be able to rise above.
All right, now before we get out of here, I just want to open the floor up. Does any of these, fighters, I know Jeremy and Shane stole the show a little bit, but anybody else up here want to say something in regards to, how they feel they'll do against their opponent that hasn't gotten the chance to talk their field?
I hear you got a pretty nasty guillotine. So, if I were a betting man, is it a lock that you're going to lock it up on Saturday?
Man, I would say maybe put a few bucks to the side for this weekend.
Silly and go for the gilly.
All right, we got one more.
Oh, yeah. My man Jackson. What's up, champ? So this is your first title defense since winning back in March. In that fight, we got to see a lot more of your game as the fight went a lot longer than your previous outings. What kind of improvements can we expect to see from you Saturday, and how does the fight end on Saturday?
So I've sharpened a lot of things up, especially my cardio. It wasn't where I wanted it to be. But yeah, man, I mean, keeping it snappy, keeping it long. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better everywhere. I feel like a machine right now. And honestly, I don't want to limit myself to a specific finish. It's going to be the first round. I don't know where it's going to be, but I can get it done anywhere. I'm better at everything. So I'm excited to do it.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen a bunch of action-packed comments and quotes that you can take away from here. We're going to do a couple face-offs up here, and then we'll get out of here. First, let's call up. Let's move this stuff out the way, and then we'll call them up.
Oh, you guys right back up. All right, guys, I'm really excited to have all you guys fight. I love all the trash talk. As you guys know, you back up what you said today, we will make sure you go viral. There's one thing that Combat Night is known for, and we're really good at, for better or worse, is that we'll make you guys go viral. No doubt about it. We'll get you guys on. You do stuff like Inevitable over there. You'll be on ESPN. We'll get you 1 million views. Everybody will know who you are. But first up, the fight that I am actually really, really excited for. Shannon, I actually cornered against you before. I don't know if you knew that or not. A long time ago, you fought Hannah. So I know your grit. I know how tough you are. And Ari, I trained you a bit. I know how tough you are. So let's get up. Ariana it up. Shannon. Ariana Melendez and Shannon Guguri. All right, guys, you heard him right where I'm at, my shoes. All right, guys, next up, the other pro fight I'm very excited about. We got Jeremy Williams versus Shane Mason. Them boys are talking a lot, man. I tell you what. All right, for me, we don't get to see a lot of high-level heavyweight fights just because there's not a lot of high-level heavyweights in the state, but that's what we got in this fight. We got Jackson Stanford versus Drew Pete. I'm really looking forward to this one. Neither of these guys got any fear in their eyes. Thank God I'm not repping this one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right. And the very last title fight we got here today, we got Luis Perez versus Bryce Woner.
Luis look better.
All right, we're going to get Andrew Mercado up here for some shots real quick. Andrew, bring that shiny belt up here.
Still champ.
That is it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here today. I really appreciate it. We're trying to get these press conferences going. We're trying to get them better. This is more of a trial run for us, just something we can do on the side. But really appreciate you guys, especially from Tennessee, making your way over here today. Shane from Ocala, all you guys that came from out of town for this to happen today. Remember, guys, Saturday we go live at 4 p.m. on the live stream. Doors open at 3 p.m. It's coming live. The fight should conclude around 10:30 or so, guys. It's going to be an amazing night of fights. We got a ton of champs and a ton of guys that will be in the UFC by the end of the year. Mark my words.